Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey, actually running from a snowstorm that's moving in. We're starting to get some light snow now, so we're going to move through this vehicle as quickly as possible and give you all the info you need on this brand new 2025 Kia K4. This is the GT line in Morning Haze. You let me know. I don't know if this is the best color for a GT line, but you let me know, or a K4 for that matter. We have a Syntex cloth combo seating area, the all-new infotainment system in this K4 GT line. So you can let me know if you're looking for that compact sedan and you want a sporty appearance package, is this the one you would get? So let's dig in. Front end of our K4 GT line with the Morning Haze, full spread of LED lighting up front, all the way around, Kia badge on the middle, functionality in the grille, top and bottom. Coming on around to our wheel and tire setup, we got an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Kia badge on the center cap. Now the tire choice, not my favorite. Kumho Majesty all-season tires, 235 on the width of 40 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, front wheel drive. Moving on back, there is that Morning Haze with a little bit of bling on the wheels and the chrome underneath the windows. Let me know what you think. Moving on in, gloss black side view mirror caps with LED turn signals, color matched on the front door handle, shaved rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap up top, color matched roof shark fin antenna, and we got a sunroof. Rear end of our K4. Let me know what you think about this rear end look. I always just think it looks a little out of proportion, but you let me know. They pushed the tail lights way out, but you let me know. But we're going to go full spread of LED lighting in the back, Kia badge in the middle, K4 on the left, GT line on the right. And then we got a gloss black rear bumper, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the rear bumper of the vehicle. We're under the hood of this 25 K4 GT line, and we have the same power plant that we've seen in the other K4s. Because you got to remember, if you remember the Forte GT line followed the same lineage, and then the Forte GT got that more powerful engine. In the K4, the GT line Turbo will get the more powerful engine. So in the regular GT line, we got a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine mated to an IVT, 147 horsepower, 132 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 29 in the city, 39 on the highway, 33 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get to the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price, 25 K4 GT line, $25,190. We do have one big package on here, which is the GT line sunroof package and the carpeted floor mats. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,155 from Kia's Pesquera, Mexico assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $27,420. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer, and we're going to have soft touch material all the way across the top. More soft touch material on the insert, all black. We do have a little bit of this white trim right in here to kind of break it all up. Flat black on the switchgear. Now, we do have heated seats, and they're on the door panel instead of the center console now. 3 stages for the driver and the front passenger. We do have a pretty good sized door pocket in here as well. As we move on in, we do have a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Down on the foot box is where you pop the trunk and your fuel filler door. Seating wise, full power for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger. Then we're going to have a black Syntex and then fabric insert combination seat with GT line embossed on the seats. Nice bolstering though, the headrests feel good. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, including that 3-stage heated seat right by the door handle. Moving on over, we do have soft touch up here, and then we have some black with a design flat black trim right in here, and then some gloss black right in here, maybe some graphite, and then down below, nice large glove box. Infotainment system, we have Kia's latest and greatest 12.3-inch infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. We do have nice pinch to zoom capability. We do have dual panel action as we had on the older system, so that's a nice touch. Here's all of your climate control. Right here, you can adjust the temperature as well as where you want the air to come and all that other jazz. So that's a good deal. There you go. Oops. Or you can bring it up on the whole screen and adjust it from there, whatever's easiest for you. Then you can go back out this way. Now, We can control some of the infotainment from right down here. So we can push setup. We can go to our setup. This is where we can adjust our sound settings, vehicle settings. We can Bluetooth our phone and all that jazz right in here. You go to vehicle settings. You can adjust your climate, your lights. Now, if we go into our lights, as you can see, we're not going to see ambient lighting in this GT line. And then we can go back to our home button, and then we can go back to our setup. And again, there you have it. Now, from your home, you can also swipe across and get to all your widgets that way. So that's how you have that done. Now our media is right here, and of course it's off. So I need to make sure that the volume is right here. The volume is down before I turn this thing on. Now we go in here and we have Sirius XM, FM, and AM radio stations. So we can go into our preview station. There we go. Now it's on again, even though I just turned it off. But anyway, that's where you have it all set. But standard audio system, no harm in carding, from what I can tell in here. But that's where you have that action now. Let's take a look at our backup camera. Boom, nice and large backup camera with trajectory, nice and clear. You also do have other views right here that if you want. And then back to the beginning, and there you go. Down below, like I mentioned, there's your volume knob, controls for the infotainment, 4-way hazards, 2 heat and air vents, controls for your temperature, and modes for your infotainment system. Down further, we got 2 USB-Cs, a 12-volt, and a wireless charging pad, push button start, gear shift that's going to take you through the simulated gears of this IVT, auto vehicle hold, parking cameras. Back down here, we have 2 cup holders, all flat black, so that's good. And we got some lighter gray in here as well, so minimize fingerprints. Now we got the key fob in the baggie, the newer key fob, which I'm not in love with, but here we go. Lock, unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, remote start on the back, really light, and then center armrest, nice and soft. We open it up, and we have a pretty good area for storage. GT line steering wheel. We have a 2-tone steering wheel with the lighter gray and the black. It looks kind of nice. And you know, nice 10 and 2 notches. It feels good. Got the Kia badge right up here on the upper right of the horn button. Now, no heated steering wheel, and it's flat on top and on the bottom. Plenty of room to get in and out of this vehicle the way that is shaped. Now, over here on the left, you're going to have your adaptive cruise. And on the right here, you have your telephone voice commands mode for your infotainment system, and favorites and volume, paddles to go up and down the simulated gears of this IVT, left stalk headlights, and adaptive high beams. On the right, windshield wipers. Down over here on the left, bright and dim the dash, electric parking brake, and then we have our traction control on or off, and way down here is where we pop the hood. And we do have a manual tilting, really stiff, and telescoping wheel. Now, moving on in here is the digital portion of your dash, but only the center is going to move. Let's check out our drive modes. We have sport and normal, and that's all she wrote. So I guess we're going sport today. And then, of course, you can go through additional information you may want to see in the center. And some of these have different pages you can thumb through to make sure you can see what you want to see when you're going down the road. Console, very big, but if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here stays off. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Kia Connect to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road, and 1 switch for the roof. And here we go. And since it's a regular sunroof, I do like the electric shade. A lot of them are manual shades. I do like that. And then up it comes, wind buffer goes up, snow starts coming in the car, and then back we go. And then we can just close it up just like that. And want to tilt it, you really can't see the tilt, but you can push the button up towards the roof. Once it's closed, the shade automatically comes back. So that's a nice touch with the electric shade. Standard rear view mirror, manual dimming function. And then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting to the back of this K4 GT line, but first the rear door panel. What are we going to do? We're going to go hard black plastic, but then we're going to go soft armrest. Same trim. So just the hard black plastic instead of the soft touch. I have the seat set for my driving position. So let's hop on in. We're going to have to twist a little bit and duck. Over 5'10", twist a little bit and duck to get in, but once you're in, not enough room for your head, shoulders, and knees. Now we're going to go hard plastic all the way down. No seat pocket behind the driver, cargo net behind the front passenger. Not my favorite. Area to store your phone and 2 USB-Cs on the rear console. And then we do have the same seats in the back with the Syntex and the stitching, and then the cloth insert with a design in it. Looks speckly, looks kind of cute. And then we do have an armrest, which you have to get a GT line to get an armrest in a Kia K4. Give me a break. We got, I would say it's pretty soft. 2 cup holders, but overall, it's pretty comfortable here in the back of this K4. In the trunk of your K4, you can pop the trunk from the key fob or from the driver foot box, or you can come to the back and right next to your backup camera, there's a button. You just hit it, lifts right up. Nice wide opening, 14.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this K4. Here are the carpeted floor mats right here. And then underneath here, we do have tools jack and a spare. So thank you, Kia, for the spare. And if you need more room and you don't have anybody in the back seat, we do have levers we can pull. And then we can go around to each door and pull the seats down. 60-40 split. That one relocked. Don't think they've been down yet. There we go. Little stiff. So now, with the rear seats down, a bit of a kick up, but if you got larger items, you got room. Window sticker, here we go. 25 K4 GT Line Morning Haze. Not my color on this car. Here are the standard features. Here are the included upgrades when you get the GT Line trim over the EX, right up top. And then there are the 2 options. There is your total MSRP, MPG estimates. Crash rating's not done by the government yet. Made by Kia down in Mexico. So let's take this baby up for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 K4 GT Line, and I got plenty of visibility out of all the glass. It really looks easy to see out. Side view mirrors are nice and large. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action in here for safety. The seats feel pretty good. With the Syntex cloth combo, they feel pretty good. I'm going to put the heated seats on, see how quickly they come on. But Kia's heated seats are usually pretty good. And we come down the road, the handling pretty good. Now, according to the window sticker, Kia did some sport tuning on the multi-link rear suspension in here. But frankly, since I've been driving it a little bit, I don't notice much of a difference compared to the EX or the LXS, to be honest. Steering maybe a little bit tighter. Now we are in sport mode. That could be a reason why that they've tightened it up. Let's go back to normal. Now things relax, right? And now it feels almost exactly the same as one of the others, except you get a nicer appearance package, and that's really what the GT Line is in here. It's a sporty appearance package for the K4, and that's just about all she wrote. If you want the performance variant, you're going to have to wait for the GT Line Turbo to come out with that turbocharged power plant and the automatic transmission, 8-speed automatic transmission. It's going to have 190 horsepower instead of the Forte GT's 201. So it's going to be a little bit down on horsepower, but when it comes out, we'll have to check it out and see what it feels like. Now, we do have a pretty tight turning radius. This is a larger car than the Forte was. More substantial, it's wider, it's longer, holds more people, it's more comfortable. But we're going to try out our turning radius here of 17.58 feet, so not bad. And it just whips right around, no problem, for a longer car. Now this color, Morning Haze, not my cup of tea. I don't know what you guys, I know I've asked you this once before in the review, maybe twice. This is just not my cup of tea at all. I don't even know if I like this on any Kia car. This is a real, I hate to say it, old man color. But you let me know if you like it or not. But you know what? It picks up. It feels good. We'll go back to sport mode. Let's zip it on over to manual, because people may want to drive this in manual. And you know what? The IVT feels pretty good with these simulated upshifts and downshifts. I really can't complain too much. The brakes feel good. Yeah, I mean, it feels better than, let's say, the ECVT and the Corolla as far as these simulated shifts go. These seem a little bit sharper and a little less sloppy. But at the end of the day, what do you think? Compact GT line, we go for this at $27,500, or we looked at the 25 Mazda 3 S Select Sport at $26,500 the other day. I'll put that review at the end of that one, at the end of this one. So is that the way you would go instead of this? You let me know. You put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Kia here in Ewing, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to their very first 25 Kia K4 GT line in morning haze for review today. Sharp turns, sharp, very direct, love it. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.